girls, we're here to play. F1's too serious, get out the way. Josie and M laughing it up, sipping that tea, never giving a what. Pit crew slaying, drivers too tense, but we're here for the laughs, not the pretense. Hot girl vibes in the paddock we raid. We're joking about F1 while riding the fast lane. Here who's first, we're loving the mess. Podium tears, we're here to confess. We're watching for the memes, the gossip, the shade. F1 culture, honey, we got it made. Long distance besties breaking the mold. This F1 life, we're making it bold. From grid to garage, we're here to slay. Laughing at the chaos, living our way. We're hot girls watching F1. Fast cars, drama, having fun. Too much for us, too much to see. Silly, sexy, it's how we be.
Hi there, Emily. Again.
Hey there, Josie.
And hey there, Christian. You're coming home. Thanks for
Yay!
letting me know. And there goes Do Not Disturb.
You told him we were recording, right?
I did.
Okay.
He loves to make an entrance during the recording.
I like it. You know what's crazy? Is I just saw you. I just saw you guys.
I know. I just saw you. You slept about 5 feet away from me, from where I currently sit.
I know exactly where you're sitting now. Like I know the layout.
Does it make a lot more sense now?
It does, especially where Bean gets his water and his food.
Yes.
I got to see my nephew, guys, after 3 years.
Ridiculous.
3 years of not seeing him, which was horrible to go 3 whole years without seeing Bean since I was there when Josie birthed him. But I was so honored of like how quick he just like picked up like where we left off, knew it was Auntie Emily, just gave me all the lovin's, and he's such a good boy. I'm such a proud auntie. You've done such a good job with your son.
He's pretty good. He's very good. Today there was a widow puppy in the elevator, and he was just sniffing the air like, I know something's there, but I know that I would be invading a boundary if I jumped up.
Oh, that is good. I actually had the opposite of being today in the elevator when I was at a client's place. There wasn't a little puppy. There was a 220-pound Great Dane in the elevator with me today.
That's amazing.
220 pounds. That is quite literally the biggest dog I've ever seen in my life.
Was it really?
Yes.
I mean, that's a horse.
It's a horse. It was standing like to like almost to my collarbones, almost to shoulder length. And I'm 5'4". Standing. And I was like, oh my God. So I held the door
like
for them
its
to come
head
through.
came up to there?
Oh, head easily. I was almost eye level with its face. Tall Great Dane. And so I opened the door for them to come into like the main entrance of this building.
Yeah.
And we were both going to go in the elevator, and she was like, oh, are you going up? And I was like, yeah, but like I don't want to like put myself in a position, because it was a service dog. So I didn't know like if I could go in the elevator, and I was like, yeah, but if you guys just need to go up. And she was like, well, like, do you like dogs? I said, I love dogs. I was trying to be respectful because I could tell like I saw the thing on his collar.
He's working.
He's working. As much as I want to pet him and give him love, he's a working animal. And she was like, oh, his name's Jax. He's retired. You can pet him if you want. I said, I'm coming in the elevator. And so I go into the elevator with her, and we rode up a few floors. It wasn't long enough, but I did get to pet him. And she told me that he used to push and pull large objects and close doors in his previous working days. So he did a lot. Highlight of my day.
And that's a great highlight of your day.
Yeah. It was. Is it Tuesday? Is it Monday?
It's Tuesday,
Tuesday. It was
But
a Tuesday.
but it's our Thursday because I'm
But
going to
it's
see
our
you again
Thursday.
tomorrow.
Oh, I love when we do dumb shit like this. It's my favorite.
Is it dumb though?
No, it's
No.
smart as fuck, actually. You're right.
It's actually brilliant.
It's brilliant. Because this way we can prolong, like, the really hard goodbye where we get sad about it.
Yeah.
I didn't get sad at all on Sunday. Because I'm
I
seeing
was
you
like-
Wednesday night.
We're just having a little break.
A little break. The shortest break. It's not even like we went to work and had, like, a work week. Like, we had half a work week and I'm seeing you.
Today during Monday, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking tired.
Girl.
I was dragging.
I was on my deathbed. I felt like
Yeah.
I got home at 11:30.
Yeah. I don't know how you did it. I saw your text in the morning when I woke up and I was like, damn.
It was one of those days. I haven't had one of those days in a really long time of where each hour I'm like counting down like how many more hours I have. So like at 9 o'clock, I'm like, okay, 7 more hours. I can do it. I can do it. Like I had to like
Starting the countdown at 7 hours is crazy as well.
oh each minute lasted like a whole day. And so once I got through 60 minutes, I was like, I just survived like 2 months worth of time. It was rough. It was so rough.
Yeah. That's dedication and will and
Yes.
sheer willpower. I'm really
'Cause
glad that
I can be a
This
warm
next.
body and not take PTO.
yeah.
I can be a warm body.
Yeah. That's how I feel about how my job's going to be is like I used to like really try and take a full day off. I don't need to take a full day off. I'm a warm body.
Yeah. We can
So, yeah.
fake it till we make it. It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, no, I was dragging. I was like I'm about to throw the computer. I was pissed. I'm like I'm not having fun anymore. This
we
isn't
had a
as
lot of
fun as
fun.
this isn't as fun as this past weekend. 2, the weather's shit. 3, we had a tornado warning.
Yeah, you had a crazy Monday.
Crazy Monday. I had a crazy Monday. So there was 40 minutes where I'm not doing anything but making small talk with coworkers that I really am just meeting for the first time. And
Mm.
that's just a long time. And there was a lot of people down in the like lowest level, and it was hot.
What level are you on for work?
Technically the second. So there's like
Okay.
3 levels. Like it's like it only looks like 2 levels, but we have a lower level
Mm.
that has some offices in it. Then we have a first floor where like the cafeteria is, and then we have a 3rd floor. But our offices are very, very small compared to the warehouse. Like the office space, and then there's a warehouse on site.
Gotcha.
That thing's
okay.
huge. Like
Yeah.
takes
But it
20
kinda
to 25 minutes to walk from one end to the other. Huge.
Oh, that's way bigger than what I thought you were gonna say. That's nuts.
It's really big.
Really
We
big.
walked during one of our training days. We walked all the way down and we walked all the way back, and I was tired at the end. Like my legs are a little sore. Didn't
Yeah,
wear
if you
the right
wanted to get
shoes.
like a workout in, just go do some laps and stuff
some
at the
laps.
warehouse.
Yeah,
It's inside, right? Like it's a warehouse.
yeah, it's all inside. It's weatherproof,
in
and
the-
they have walking paths.
In the wintertime, that's a great
Oh.
way to get some exercise.
Yeah. Well, during my breaks right now, I'll walk outside, and we have like a gravel walking path around the parking
Mm.
garage, and there's lots of pretty flowers because the company doesn't really pay for landscaping. Like they do very minimal, so it's all like natural grasses or native grasses and native flowers. So it's really pretty
Nice.
right now.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
But we got to watch the race together, but we didn't really watch the race. I think we just talked the entire time.
I feel like I kind of, where I was sitting, Okay, to be fair, guys, I was spoiled. Josie cooked me breakfast.
I did.
So I
I'm
didn't even
like-
have to like get up. She made me a latte in the morning as well. So didn't have to get up for that either. So I watched more of like the first 20 laps. Like I was pretty
Yeah.
focused and we're yip yapping. Like I could see
Mhm.
you. I know your layout now. I could see you from the couch.
Yeah.
And then once you got on the couch and we started eating breakfast, yeah, I feel like I kind of had a peripheral on it of like seeing the race,
Of like just
But it
waiting
wasn't-
for something to happen.
just waiting and like listening for like when the commentators would get like excited.
Yeah.
And I feel like immediately both of us would just shut the fuck up and just both stare at the race.
Yeah.
We had a good ear for it, I will say.
We did.
I
We did a
will
good
say.
job.
We did a
Good
good job.
We had a lot to
Um,
catch up on. We haven't had an in-person chat in a minute. So
minute.
we needed to talk for like 8 hours straight.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little bit of shut eye between like 4 a.m. and 9 a.m.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a tad. And then we had to pick right back up where we left off because there was still more to yip yap about.
Yeah.
And we'll keep yip yapping this weekend
Yeah.
because we're also on summer break with the drivers and we're doing a girls trip.
Yeah. And like we get to yip yap with like 2 other great yip yappers.
Yes.
And I'm really excited.
I'm so excited. So excited. So yeah, we kind of watched the race to Josie's point. I watched like the post-race interviews and stuff, been a little bit active on social media just to kind of fill in the spots that I didn't really pay attention to while we were together.
Amen.
And also what was funny is we took one picture together the whole weekend and that was because Christian took our picture.
Dude, I thought about that. I was like, well, okay, here's the thing. That is the definition of that's your best friend. We don't have pictures
Exactly.
together.
We don't have pictures together.
We don't have pictures together. Like quite literally, people are probably like, that bitch does not exist. I've never seen her before.
Like, is this an imaginary friend, Josie? Because I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Not one picture.
But I think it's because, like, we see ourselves in this frame of view, too. Like, there's a lot of content of both of our faces, just not physically together, but, like, virtually
like,
together.
That's funny. I hadn't thought about it like that before. I think it's just I'm bad at taking pictures in general. Like I am not a picture person.
Which is hilarious because your fiance has a nice-ass camera and takes very good photos.
I know. He'll be like, Josie, I need to take a picture of you. I'm like, do you have to? I don't feel pretty right now. I'm actually like really bloated.
Get, like, shoulders up only.
Christian, you know I haven't worn makeup since 2008.
The financial crisis really hit you that hard?
Yeah, it did. I had to cut some things out. How old? I was 12. I didn't start
You were
wearing
12. I was like, okay, Josie, sure, let's run with it.
Sorry, it was the first year that came to mind. It's always on the front of my mind.
You're like, damn it, I should have bought a house.
Always. Okay, let's get this race in 5 done. Because, like I
Let's
said, both of us have to pack tomorrow.
We
Or
have to pack
tomorrow.
tonight for tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Because we both leave. You have work, right? I have work.
Yeah, I have work. I have work. I'm leaving straight from work. I'm not sure how I'm going to get to the airport quite yet, but I'll figure it out in the afternoon.
Yeah.
My
Maybe
flight's
that'll
not
be
until,
what you do over the lunch break, you know?
My flight's not until 8 p.m.
Oh, you're chilling.
Oh, I'm so
Mine's at
chilling.
6.
Nice.
So, heading straight there.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Race in 5. Race in 5. Race in 5. Race in 5.
Race in 5. Big mix-up. Big mix-up with Lando taking first place, which we haven't seen much of him.
We haven't seen much of the
Anywhere close.
McLarens at all.
So, and Lando was last year's world driver champion. So it's just nice to see him back up there.
When I was watching like the post race interview stuff, like this is only his 12th win in his career.
Yeah, I mean, he only won
and
his
he's a driver
first race.
champion. That's insane.
It is insane. He also, I was like, wow, I feel like I haven't heard Lando's voice at all because he's always in the middle of the pack and I start to zone out.
Yes.
Because the interviews are long.
They're
Interviews
long.
are long.
They're long.
And I was like, wow, it's nice to hear Lando's voice again.
Low-key kind of forgot he was British.
Same. He doesn't
like,
give
oh, yeah.
British.
Yeah, like he is British.
He does not give British.
So yeah, nice to see you again, Lando. Welcome back.
Thanks for mixing it
back,
up.
McLaren. Yeah, it was nice to see them instead of Mercedes at the
Yes.
top. So
Yes.
heck yeah. And then I'll take this.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it more later. But we had a very interesting collision between Piastri, who was battling at the front of the pack, and Sainz, who was at the back end, fighting with Alonso, and ended up getting Piastri kind of out off of the track a little bit. And then shortly after, there was a gearbox issue. I didn't quite see if that was connected to the contact that he had or if it was separate. But shortly after that, they determined it was a gearbox issue and he had to retire. He was about 55 laps in a 70 lap race. So he was contending for P2, and him and Lando were fighting there for a while too. Mm-hmm. So very unfortunate. We'll talk about
I think
a little bit more later.
The important thing to note here is because of that collision, Piastri lost out to lead in the race. Lando was pitting at that time. Had that collision not happened, Piastri would have led. Well, Norris came out of the pit stop.
Yep.
Norris ended up taking the lead. So yeah, not good timing for that to happen.
For Piastri. But for Lando, perfect timing.
Worked out really well. He's
really well.
He's probably like not that mad about it.
Not even a little. Not even a little.
He's like, na boo boo, I'm the favorite.
Yeah, him and Zach are like partying in the back, but the door's closed and it has to there's like a passcode to get in, like a code word. And those that are like homies with Piastri, or if you are Piastri, you don't get in. You gotta have Lando as your favorite to get in here.
Yikes. Another unfortunate happenstance is Hamilton with another 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane during the virtual safety car. Can we stop with the speeding in the pit lane penalty?
Can we
they have a button for it.
What's the agenda
he wins
here?
One race in the Ferrari and y'all are like, no, nobody invited you here.
They're like, no, this isn't what we had scripted. You need to stop. The puppet masters, Josie, they're pissed.
He's like, actually, we liked you better depressed.
Yikes. I did it.
Right.
I did it. I had a lot of sympathy and empathy for that man that I didn't even think was possible for me.
No, you were not a Hamilton fan. Like, you're not a Hamilton fan, but you have respect and sympathy for him now.
I do. The character arc did happen.
His post-race interview was reminiscent of last year. You can tell this man is just dazed of he's like, I can't even process this. I haven't processed this. Like, he was just half there.
Eyes glazed over.
Eyes were so glazed over. I was like, damn, did you take his Xanax?
Or did you forget that you already took one and took another? Like, what's going on?
So yeah, he's probably ready for some separation.
I think he
After
needs a
that.
summer break. Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, we'll hit the reset button for sure.
Not excited to see what content him and Kim are going to be posting, but I hope he has a little reset, you know?
Yeah. I hope he just gets a new dog and breaks up with her.
I really hope he gets a new dog.
I don't think that's going to happen.
No, but maybe he'll go see his cows.
I hope he gets time with his cows.
I would like that.
Yeah.
And then we saw George Russell not do too well in this car again this weekend. Kind of bottles a start. We saw a copycat of what Kimmy typically does. He tried to blame it on the car, which
I think it's also reminiscent of what happened last week.
yes, as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so he dropped down as low as 21st in the race. At one point. Don't really remember when, but I remember.
I don't remember when either.
That. And I saw, like, that was talked about a lot online and in the interviews and stuff. So,
Yeah.
dropped as low as 21, came back up to P7. So, hey, pit stop strategy, virtual safety car, stuff like that was working well for him.
Yeah.
But again, this driver championship gap is getting larger and larger between him and Kimmy, and it just makes me happy when you see George more on like the second half of the top 10 and Kimmy in the first half of the top 10. So
yeah, it's one of those things because summer break is a great time to like take a break and reflect on where we currently are and how far we've come from the beginning of the season. And this man's hope is completely crushed at this point, I think. Yeah. Like, especially what do we have?
let's see.
What do we have here? We have a man.
We have 12 races left, and this man can't
left.
push through.
Well, here's the thing. He started out on the top. It was like, oh, yeah, it's going to be competitive. First 3 races. The next 3 races, it's like, oh, wow, Kimmy is being really, really dominant. George better get it in gear. Weird happenstance thing happens. He doesn't perform well. Weird happenstance things happen. And here we are. He's completely like lost control of whatever momentum he has. Now you have to come back in the break and dominate the rest of the season when you just went out with a bad taste in your mouth.
And George is like quite literally the type of a privileged white man that doesn't know like perseverance. And so this isn't his strong suit. This isn't going to be something that he can rebound from and like put his head down, work hard, and like really focus. And I think even last year we saw how beat up Lando was. And I think it was more of like a lack of self-confidence.
Yeah.
But once he finally like just ignored everything else and focused, he got back into it. I don't think George has that. I don't think he has that capability.
Interesting. Well, I think that's an interesting. Those two are interesting to compare because yeah, I totally agreed. Lando's lack of self-confidence. George doesn't really have that. Like you don't see him criticizing his own driving skills like we did last year with Lando. Like yes. Lando was at times overly critical of every single little tiny mistake that he made.
Yes, and almost guilty at a point when he
yes,
like
100%.
couldn't get the car at the top.
Meanwhile, we have throughout this first half of the season heard Toto on the radio to George telling him to just shut up and drive. Stop talking about the car.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's an interesting take. I kind of agree with that. And I think George is a smooth sailing racer. If everything is good, he's going to do well. But if things are not going well in the realm of what's out of his control, that affects him as well.
He's not a Max Verstappen. He's not a Max Verstappen
that can drive that tracker and still play second. that can spin out right at the end of qualifying and still get second.
Insane. And he still is confused of, I don't know how I'm here. I don't know how. I'm happy I'm here. Don't know how I got it here.
Don't know how I got here. And let me tell you, the car is still shit.
It still sucks. Am I happy with it? No, not
No.
even a little. Don't know how I got here. And speaking of like a shit car, Aston Martin that has been the shittiest
Biggest
relative to
disappointment.
Cadillac, because Cadillac it's its first year. It's
I'm gonna
got
say
a
that
buffer.
Aston Martin is the biggest disappointment. We didn't have high hopes for Cadillac.
Correct.
Aston Martin, you have Adrian Newey. You've had him.
You've had these two drivers forever as well. Like,
Yeah.
you have all this fucking money. Like, you're established.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know what they fixed, what upgrades they did, truly. Don't look into it. But
Don't look into it.
P13 and P14, that's the best race finish so far this season for both of these Aston Martins. When they made it into Q2, all of the fucking graphics that I saw about them actually getting out of Q1 into Q2 for the first time this year.
Stroll
Insane.
even made it out of Q3? He made it to Q2?
I think, okay, wait. I think it was just Alonso.
Just Alonso,
It
because
was
I
just
found
Alonso.
that hilarious. Because
Yes.
I was like, of course Alonso can pull it off and do the car well, but Stroll couldn't. He made up for it, I guess.
He did. He did. And they beat both the Haas and the Williams, which is kind of in their ballpark of like who they've been competing with. And Haas has been doing very well. I mean, we shouted them out last episode.
Yeah.
So very interesting to see Haas not do the best here at Hungary, but we'll see where the summer break, like what happens after the summer break.
I'm very
Because I'm curious. I'm very curious.
We're leaving or headed into summer break with a very interesting race to go out on,
Yes.
in my opinion. And
I
then
agree.
Bottas had his brakes on fire. So once again, Cadillac can't finish a goddamn race.
Nope.
And maybe they should just drive slower and then they would finish. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is.
I don't know either. I don't. But let's get into exceeding track limits.
Yep.
This is Exceeding Track Limits, where we roast the grid, spill the tea, and throw red flags at every F1 mess. Let's go! All right, Josie. Speaking of perseverance, I'm going to need you to persevere through this tough time that we're going
I'll
to be
be
talking
okay.
about
No,
science. You'll be okay?
Look, I'm not as sore of a loser as you. I don't really. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit.
Fair enough. I mean, it's not
And
like he was
although
gonna
I
win
will
the race,
defend-
but this was bad on Sign's part. So I just want to make sure you're okay as we talk through this.
I'm okay, and I will slightly. I have a rebuttal, not a rebuttal, but a different perspective to add that I would like to voice.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, like we said, Piastri leading the race, comes up behind Sainz, who's battling with Alonso, and doesn't at all see him. Apparently, his engineers didn't tell him, and there's the like policy in F1 of blue flag, and so if the back of the pack has a blue flag, hence the background, then you have to allow the front of the pack to pass the ones in the back so they don't impede the front runners of the race, which is, it's been a policy for a long fucking time.
Mhm.
And most of the time you don't see this issue happen. Like, it's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
So yeah, Piastri's pissed because his contact was unnecessary. And it affected his race. Wild to hear how pissed off Piastri got, and the cussing of what is this fucking idiot doing? Like,
Well, we always joke that Piastri has no emotion, and then it's like,
Yes.
wow, so we just had to really piss him the fuck off to actually get him to give us anything.
and that man, he performed. He gave us something.
Yeah.
He really did. I think that this is the most emotional we've seen this man, which
Yeah.
is very interesting because maybe it's because he's so hungry for like a podium because McLaren hasn't been performing well this year. And he's still bitter about last season of he wasn't the world
Yes.
driver champion. Like this is
Yes.
his way of if the car finally is fixed and like it's gonna dominate, I'm gonna be the better driver this year.
Yep.
And this
is
fucked
my
over
shot.
everything. Absolutely everything. And by far my favorite like take off of this is Toto Wolff's comment about he called out the engineers for Williams to I was like not McLaren for Williams to not let Sainz know that Piastri is coming behind him. He called them Teletubbies because they were mute Teletubbies and did not communicate to Sainz that a front runner was coming up to pass him.
Teletubbies is wild. Teletubbies is...
And he didn't skip a beat.
Teletubbies, one, is an ode to my childhood. I remember watching that shit in my grandma's living room.
Same. I had like a little Teletubbies chair.
Nice.
It was good. It was good.
Who was your favorite? Did you have a favorite? Poe? Poe was a good one. I liked Lala as well. Dipsy freaked me out.
Dipsy was a lot. Dipsy was a little much.
Dipsy was ditzy.
Yes. And I also really liked the vacuum, whatever the vacuum is called.
I'm gonna have to like dream about that tonight to access that part of the files in my brain.
Okay.
But I'm vaguely familiar. Didn't they have cookies too? There were cookies.
Yes, there was cookies.
Dude, I have a thing about imaginary food. The Teletubbies cookies and Krabby Patties.
A Krabby Patty.
I want one. I still want one.
I really do. I really want to know what a Krabby Patty tastes like and why Plankton is dedicated his life for the secret formula. I just want to be able to relate to him. I really do. Maybe in the afterlife.
Yeah, maybe you'll be reincarnated as
like a SpongeBob character.
That would be fitting for you.
I would love that. That would be my heaven for sure.
That would be 100%.
Pretty close.
Okay, so regardless of whether or not the other part of this is regardless of whether or not the engineers didn't tell Sainz, the blue flags were everywhere. He probably should have seen them.
So, what Karan told me, I should have done some fact checking.
Let's take your husband's word for it.
We're just gonna believe whatever comes out of this man's mouth. He said that the blue flags were broken and they were going off the whole race, or at least after at some point.
Oh.
So that's why on just video clips, it looks like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like signs. There's literally signs everywhere. There's blue flags everywhere. How do you not see this?
Yeah.
So to his point, that makes sense.
Yes.
Because he's straight up ignoring these blue flags.
Yeah.
Before Piastri even comes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't fact check it.
Yeah, that I did hear that there's some issues with the flags and just like visibility of them or whatnot as well. But that's an interesting take. In that case, then your pit wall team has to really be on it if things are malfunctioning like that. And what I will say, not apologizing is crazy. That's a crazy move.
The way he handled it is very disrespectful.
It's to the point, like, I think this is a mental health crisis. Quite honestly.
He's asking for help. He's calling out for help. Like, this is a
call
sign.
for help. This is a call for help. Part of me is also like, I don't think he was that aware because all of the sudden, the Williams is getting passed and now has to race a effing Aston Martin halfway through the season.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are one, Williams has disappointed at every single turn this entire season.
Yes.
And now you're getting passed. I mean, thank God it's not Stroll, but now
Thank
you're
God.
getting passed by the John Deere tractor. And now you have to like fight for your life. You're probably fighting not to concede to the Aston Martin that is sucked. And it's just pride. It's pride and trying to slap your dick on the table and silly and petty when you're racing for 13, 14, 15.
Yep. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But like this man is probably trying to get out of Williams. He's probably trying to get a better contract somewhere else with a better team. So he's like, well, I have to perform, especially at this point in the season.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
But I think comparatively,
apologize.
Apologize. Just straight up. Like,
sorry, even if it's not your fault, even if like your pit wheel failed you, of like, yeah, no, we need to work on communication as a team.
Yep. Like, sorry collectively from Williams.
Yeah.
Because this is unacceptable. But if you compare it, he was, until this year, was the last standing like podium driver for Ferrari. Like he has a lot going for him, even though he got the boot from Ferrari. I don't care if the Williams car isn't that good. Like it truly can be blamed on the car this year because we saw him pull Williams along all season long last year. So like you have the credibility. You're still just you're just stuck in a contract. It's not silly season yet. No movements happened. So like this is one where it comes more to like character. Mm-hmm. And he didn't hit the mark for potentially some of those teams that like are looking for that. Like how do you fit into the culture? How do you fit on the track? Like this one is like one of those like things you can't teach. It's just either it happens or it doesn't happen. You either handle it well or you don't. And Sainz did not handle this well.
Yeah. Have you heard the jokes too about like nobody told Piastri that the Carlando contract never expires?
Piastri's so pissed. He's like, I can't be a fucking favorite anywhere.
He's like, literally, can somebody give me a break?
He just needs a break. He really does. I
need a break. Like, why don't people like me? And Piastri, it's because you don't have a personality.
You kind of showed one when you're pissed, so that's kind of fun.
So, I mean, get pissed.
Maybe you and Max would be like besties in another life?
I don't think so.
You could hate on everyone else together.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sometimes the best of friends happen because you're like shared hatred towards somebody or things.
That is true. That is true.
Trauma bonding in like a different way.
Yeah. It was interesting. Look, I just hope everybody's okay and they have time to reset and really think about their actions. Because a certain fan's a little disappointed and I was already pissed to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's already irritated.
Not been your season, girl.
It's not been my season. It has not been my season. But we're going to turn our attention to the royal family of the F1 paddock.
Yes. Yes.
And that it is pretty obviously apparent that Charles and Alex are going to have a baby.
She's definitely pregnant.
She's pregnant. For sure. The fits were amazing. I feel like she's teasing like the blue, then the pink of like, what is it? I don't know.
I love that you picked up on that. Like, yes, 100%. I was just like, there's a fucking bump there. Like this bitch,
bitch that's as far as my brain will allow me to go.
That's it. That's all I can clock. Cause that bitch, she's thin. Like she is like model, thin. Like traditional model material. And so this girl doesn't fucking get bloated after she eats a meal. She's always a speck of dust. So when I saw a bump, I'm like, that's not gas. There's no way. She's not a regular girl like us.
No, she has a treatment for sure that gets rid of the bloat instantly.
Instantly. Like, can I have your diet, please? I look more pregnant than her after just eating a fucking burger. Like,
I was gonna
that's
say,
insane.
you looked just as pregnant in South Korea before deep water treatment.
Oh, that was traumatic. That was so bad. Yeah, I looked way more pregnant than she currently does in South Korea. For sure.
So, that's wild.
That's wild.
I think it's really classy that they haven't like put any sort of announcement out. Like she's like, I'm just showing up to the paddock, bump out.
Yep.
Have fun.
Yeah. And like,
I'm too good to tell y'all about this.
I'm too good. Like, I'll let you guys play around with this, but I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of coming right out in front of it.
I love it.
And one of the Leo fan accounts that I follow, like probably one of like the more like consistent one, it literally said like, so they posted the pictures about Leo and stuff, which we'll get to.
Mm-hmm.
And then they commented on their own post and said, anybody that comments about Alex's body will be blocked. And I was like, respect. I love that she has created like this level of fandom.
Yeah.
That's a bad bitch move. Like, and shout out to that account. Like, I think it's just like Leo Leclerc fan account to give them some props. Respect.
We love that. Because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And her fits were insane. She looked
so good.
fan-fucking-tastic.
She's stunning.
All weekend.
Stunning.
She never misses.
No, she doesn't.
Never misses.
And
I'm
you know what?
Jealous.
You know what? I really liked her blue dress. Not the one at the paddock. The one I sent you on. Like, she performs at the, like, F1 is her red carpet. But this bitch, the ocean one.
The ocean one, that one was sick.
I would sell my soul for that dress. I really would.
I was just looking at her style or at her account the other day, and I was like, damn, a vibe. If I've ever seen one. A vibe.
Stunning.
So fun, but like classy and feminine.
Tasteful.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. She's my favorite.
Yeah. And I'm so glad like she's with Charles. Like you said, the royal family of F1. Like it just it's perfect. I have no notes to give. None.
No notes. Not even for Leo taking a piss.
He goes wherever he wants, like we've established.
He's a dachshund.
He's a
You
dachshund.
can't train him. I told you this weekend I'm getting one in retirement so that I can take it everywhere, and that way it can just piss wherever and shit wherever it needs to.
The world is their oyster. Like, they are untrainable diva dogs, and the fact that he pissed not near Ferrari's like area at all. Red Bulls.
He knows.
He knows.
He's in the paddock enough to know where we piss and where we don't piss. He knows that Ferrari is holy ground.
He's educated, at least in that aspect. He has like a one no spot, and that's like Ferrari. And maybe he can like pick up like the red. The color difference.
The colors.
He can see the red, and he's like, okay, that's a no. Anywhere else I can go.
Yeah, everything else is mine. Mom and Dad said it's fine. And like they're just laughing. Charles is taking a picture of him.
Takes a picture. Alex is like, oh, but they're like, okay, he's gotta go. What are you gonna do? It's just a little tinkle, anyways. He's a tiny dog. It's a tiny bladder.
Just a puddle.
And then the fact that Red Bull posted like on their social media as well of like Leo was here. So good. So good. I love that they just like played into it.
The social media for F1 is becoming very, very good.
They have definitely hired more and more Gen Zs, and it
Yes,
is noticeable.
It
Mhm.
shows. And then my last point, because I just want to mix it up and talk more about our midfield drivers when possible. And in my opinion, if there's an F1 driver that could really easily make his way into NASCAR, it's Liam Lawson.
It sure is.
And like, you look, I can't explain it fully, but I know it in my heart of hearts that it's true.
He just needs to gain like 75 pounds. I wouldn't be able to tell him apart.
You know what? He can stay really, really skinny for like the next 5-ish years, like for the rest of his 20s. And then as soon as he hits like 32, he needs to instantly blow up because his metabolism's gone. Because he's skinny.
He is skinny.
He's gonna like be like that like skinny fuck boy. Kind of like the same ones that would like piss in water bottles on the bus.
Call back. Love
Call
a
back
callback.
to this weekend. And then piss in the water bottles, and then you see them 20 years later, and you're like, how'd you get to that? Like,
Yeah.
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 You know exactly what
I
I'm
know
talking
exactly
about,
what you're
too.
talking
You know
about.
exactly what I'm talking about.
You're like, ooh.
Small town shit.
Ooh.
You're
Yep.
like, yeah. But yeah, he was dropping he dropped one F-bomb, and it was loud. Like, he did not try and stop it during the post-race interviews, and they bleeped it out, and I heard the bleep, and I was like, I never hear this during this broadcast. And then I
Even
saw
Max
Liam
can
Lawson.
kind of keep it tame here because
Yeah.
he knows the fines are coming. So
Yeah.
Lawson didn't care.
Lawson didn't care. And I was like, I really didn't realize you had anything to swear that aggressively about.
In the RB.
From whatever place you were in.
Yeah. He finished
So-
in the points, but
But yeah, he had a really fucking hard time with it.
clearly.
And that's it. We'll see you after summer break, y'all.
After summer break. And Josie, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, y'all.
We're hot girls watching F1. Fast cars, drama, having fun. Too much to roast, too much to see. Silly, sexy, it's how we be.